Now that Reacher's return in 2026 has officially been confirmed, it is hard not to be a little confused about the release and timeline of the upcoming Neagley spin-off show. Earlier reports and speculation suggested that the Neagley spin-off would premiere before Reacher Season 4. However, the prolonged silence surrounding its release window raises many questions about its place in the overarching franchise. Some franchises are better off sticking to their source material and loyally adapting its established stories. However, after Neagley became a staple in the Prime Video series, it made sense for her to have her own standalone spin-off. Lee Child never wrote spin-off books that would center on Francis Neagley's crime-solving endeavors. Owing to this, expanding the highly successful Reacher series with an original spin-off seemed like a creative risk. Considering how the parent show and the books have always maintained an air of mystery surrounding Neagley's characterization, the idea of a spin-off focusing primarily on her seemed intriguing. While only time will tell how the Neagley spin-off show will eventually turn out, it is a little strange that there have been absolutely no updates surrounding its release for almost a year. Despite being filmed before Reacher 4, the Neagley spin-off does not have a release window. The Neagley spin-off show's filming began in February 2025 and was wrapped in June of the same year. Maria Sten, who plays Neagley in Prime Video's Reacher franchise, even announced the show had completed filming while revealing that it was gonna be a wild one. Surprisingly, since the announcement, little seems to have been revealed about the upcoming spin-off show. Since it was filmed way before Reacher Season 4, many believed that it would also land on Prime Video before the parent series' next installment. Even from a timeline standpoint, it made sense for Reacher to team up with Neagley in the spin-off before heading into Season 4. However, the silence around the spin-off raises questions about whether it is releasing before Reacher Season 4. Given how almost 10 months have passed since the spin-off's filming was completed, it should also be out of post-production by now. Despite this, nothing has been revealed about its release window. Neagley's release timeline is crucial for the Prime Video franchise because it will significantly impact how viewers will perceive Reacher Season 4's narrative. It will also potentially determine whether Neagley will be a part of Reacher Season 4's roster. How the Neagley spin-off's timeline could affect Reacher Season 4's story. Behind-the-scenes footage from the Neagley spin-off has confirmed that Jack Reacher will show up in its story. While the capacity of his role remains uncertain, it seems fair to assume that he will briefly show up to help Neagley with her central investigation. This will be the first time Jack Reacher will be portrayed as a side character in the franchise. With Reacher taking the backseat and Neagley being central to the story, the spin-off will reverse the two characters' dynamic and portray them in a completely different light. While Neagley, for once, will come off as the driver of the central story, Reacher will be seen as a loyal ally who is willing to bend some of his lifestyle rules to help Neagley. Since Prime Video's Reacher, so far, was trying to set up the Neagley spin-off, it made sense for it to feature her in every season. However, if the spin-off premieres before Reacher Season 4 and manages to perform well, the parent series can avoid having her in Season 4. On the flip side, if Reacher Season 4 lands on Prime Video before the Neagley spin-off, it would make sense for Neagley to show up again as it would perfectly raise anticipation for her solo outing and prepare audiences for her standalone story. Hopefully, like Reacher Season 4, the Neagley spin-off, too, will soon get a 2026 release. It still seems likely it will premiere before Reacher Season 4, but it is hard to be certain before an official update is announced.